Hello, Aqua. That profiler in the top right looks handy. Yeah, I just got it up for frame rates. I kind of wish it was smaller. I mean, I don't need all of this information. I mean, I could use what it says for CPU memory. I want frame rates and what it says for memory, and that was it. I don't need the rest of this stuff. I don't know if I can make it smaller. I don't think I can. Hi. I'm,
Hi guys. What are you doing?
we're going to fly this Citation CJ4.
Power Citation 979. Question lower.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Because we're about to get prepared.
You get that 381, descend and maintain 6,000.
So anyway, yeah, it'll be handy for the 3080 testing. To see the frame rate. Although I didn't get a baseline for the 1080 Ti, so JV84 cows are well received. There's the brown cow. Thank you. And the readability, is SkyVector down for anyone? Seems like the map isn't showing up for me. I haven't checked SkyVector. He's saying SkyVector's not showing. Should we check? Should we test it? SkyVector. Yeah, SkyVector's not working for me either. So I've never seen SkyVector down before. So interesting. And it doesn't come up for Aqua as well. All right, cool. Hey, do you have something to say?
What's your favorite banana treat?
What's your favorite banana treat?
Popcorn putt.
Oh. Peachron says congrats on the 3080 Ti. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about having. I'm hoping that I don't have to buy another video card for until 2026, but you never know. Well, I've got to do some testing of this plane with this new video card. Phil White 100, how you doing? D-Money's 327.
Number 979 Tango X-ray, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000. Maintain 8,000,
What?
I was just about to message you and give you a hard time about the lack of stream. Yeah, I think we streamed 7 days ago, but yeah, we probably need to stream more often. Zukas, what resolution? I'm at 2K. I'm at 2K and I'm at ultra. Twin City Jeff, how you doing? So yeah, 39 frames here on the ground at Santa Barbara, and seems to be pretty good. This is Orbeck scenery. Ran some quick BD Short ran some quick benchmarks last night so I can get some idea of the performance difference with Tuesday's update. Just used a couple of landing challenges. Yeah, that's a good point. I heard about that update today as I was playing some golf with my buddy, and he told me that big updates were coming Tuesday, but also Xbox comes on Tuesday, right? So I'll be testing Xbox as well. You run 2K on your 3090? Yeah, there you go. You run 2K on your 6900 XT? Yeah, I might dabble in the 4K situation if I end up buying one of those LG CJ or C1 monitors that are OLED. Fiddleslicks from Germany, thank you for checking in. How you doing? Guten Tag, wie geht es Ihnen? Alright, I haven't flown the CJ4 in a very, very long time, so I've got to refamiliarize myself with what's what. So bear with me as I figure things out. Position initialization. Flight plan. I really should have someone be walking me through this because hey, we got a subscribe. We got
Good day, John and chat. 32 months and counting. Hope all is well with you and your family, John.
Cross country trucker, 32 months. Hope all is well. Thank you. I hope the same for you. What's shaking bacon? Nice to hear you. What I do have a problem with is my sound. So I've got to go into app volumes, Microsoft, and I just need to bring that down because I don't think I can change the mic. Usually I'm able to change the game. Like for example, if I go up here and I say this is going to be game. Oh, it did work. It worked on the fly. So now I should be able to. Nope, I'm not able to. Well, maybe I am. Hold on. Trying to figure out which one of these inputs is the game volume, but thank you for 32 months. I appreciate that. Game volume is right there. So which one is which on here? I'm gonna change it to music volume. So we'll go. Now I'm able to adjust. That way I can have my alerts be up and the sim doesn't have to be crazy loud. Okay, so we'll leave it right there. Thanks for your patience there. And minimize that. There we go. Home time with the family, then head back out tomorrow for about 2 weeks and 5,000 miles. Thinking about switching to Captain Tony Stark. So, tell me your favorite two cities to travel between when you're on the road trucking in the real world, not in the sim. What are your two favorite cities to go between so far? All right, no flight plan. This is interesting that there's no flight plan because I put in a flight plan and I thought that the sim would put it in there from the main menu, but apparently not. So I'm gonna do KSBA and I'm gonna go to KSJC and I'll do departures, do the Gouch to, let me see what transition. Oh yeah, it's still, the stream starting is still yeah, sorry about that. Thanks, JV. Phil White keeps thinking about getting the DC-6 for MSFS. I have no interest in that plane. I didn't have any interest with it with X-Plane either, or P3D. I like the DC-3 but I'm not into the DC-6. I don't know why. I just don't know why. All right. I think I want to go 15. Let me bring up Navigraph. Yeah, I think I want to go 15. Right. Let me bring up the chart here. Actually, this one? Yeah, 15 left. This one looks wider than that one. So maybe we'll go 15, right? We really should go 2.5, but... Oh, 15 left's fine. Okay, so 15 left. Change this. Runway 15 left. And again, we're doing the Gouch too, so 15 left. What's our, we're doing the Gouch. We're not doing the Morro Bay transition. So we're going to hit execute. And then we're going to look at the legs page. So it's 520 feet vector. Vector to Cork. So Cork, Kinsey, Gouch. Oh, why there's a discontinuity there. Can I go like that? No, can't. So I guess we'll just do vectors and then we'll do direct Cork maybe, or Kinsey or Gouch. I'm going to click on arrivals. And we're doing the trucks, scatter trucks, Silicon 5. The discontinuity is there because of the vector. Okay. 3080 Ti time must be nice. Yeah, hey Maverick. I'm liking it quite a bit. Although the frames aren't huge right now. You like running Cheyenne, Wyoming, then up to Superior, Wisconsin, then back down through Tennessee and Alabama. Alabama is great because of hardly any traffic. Yeah, you've been doing all over then. Bryce Allen says 48 more hours to Tuesday. Microsoft Flight Simulator release Xbox. I got an Xbox Series X purely for this release coming up this week, so there's that. All right, so after Gouch, I want to go to Trox. No, I want to go to Scatter. So I wonder if Scatter is on the arrival or not. I'm going to manually put it in SCTRR. So SCTRR. That right there. Execute that. And I'm going to do the arrival. ILS 30 left. I'm going to do Silicon 5. Yeah, and Silicon 5. It's asking for transition border Clyde. I don't think it's either of those. But let me double check. It's via Clyde. Okay. Legs page. Alright. We do have a discontinuity there, so there's Gouch, Scatter. It's interesting that I don't see Trox there. So we'll go put in Trox then. So Tango, Romeo, Oscar, X-ray, X-ray. I'm assuming it's this top one. Same one. Okay. Trox, Silicon. Uh-oh, we got two Clydes now. It's kind of jacked up now. Okay, Scatter, Trox, Silicon Valley. I think if we go like that, and we put that there, we might be okay. I think you had to select Trox so it turns green in that menu. Ah, that could be. I mean, it's in there. Okay, so Perfinet. Cruise altitude today is flying westerly, so we'll go at, it's only 210 miles, so let's go at 2.6 for kicks and giggles. VNAV setup. Take off. I'm so unfamiliar with, I'd normally put in the winds there, but It's certainly not showing the altitudes as I would normally like it to show. Transition altitude's 18. Yeah, I don't know. I'm used to seeing like cruise in there. Maybe we'll see it later. There's Silicon flight level 200 at or above, but that's on the arrival. Okay. I almost went to Salt Lake last week. I had a fuel tank leak and lost 200 gallons of fuel over the highway. 5 hours of hazmat, no fun. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I don't think I did things correctly on that, but we'll find out, I guess. All right, so it's a vector departure. All right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna put in flaps. Notch of flappy flaps. How much down there? Rudder pedals are working. There's an electrical panel, armed emergency lights. Climate control to normal. Everything looks good. Okay, so what do we need to do? Well, remind me, where are my lights? How come I'm not seeing my lights? Obviously, I don't fly this often enough. It's right there. So taxi lights, nav lights can come on. All right. There's Patrick taking off. So I'll be able to look back at this video and decide, you know, okay, so at Santa Barbara under these conditions, before the Tuesday update of the sim, I was getting 30 frames on taxi and all the various. Gonna hold short here. There's Rich landing. No one else is landing. I'm not sure if they would send jets off of 15 left. It looks kind of skinny. But maybe. Was doing some testing Hey, subscribe. Just go blue with the subscribe 44 months. Thank you, Scott. I was talking about you today. I was telling my golf buddies that you're going to be joining us pretty soon. The only issue is that I golf with 2 other people named Scott. So, could be Scott, and John playing golf one day. That 15 left looks really small, but we'll do it anyway. But thank you for 44 months. I do appreciate that. Sparker in VR says, was doing some testing in X-Plane today. When I saw I was using 16 gig of VRAM, I thought I needed to restart X-Plane. Well, right now I'm using 3 gigs, I'm using 6 gigs as all of the GPU memory. And then CPU memory is 3400, whatever CPU memory means. If MSFS is like anything like X-Plane, you might still get around 30 FPS, but more in better detail. Possibly. Yeah. Alright, let's do beacon and strobe.
May I have your attention, please? At this time.
I should probably get used to turning on my TCAS too. Which, that TCAS right there. How do you even set the TCAS in here? I forget. That's for another day. Okay, here we go. Turn the sound up for departure. Oh, we better stop. We better try to make this as realistic as possible. So we need pedo static on. Okay. I'll be there in 3 weeks. I go by fish most of the time. There you go. Well, we'll call you fish then. Alright, here we go. "30 frames down the runway." Oop. Stay on the runway, John Fly. Stay on the runway. Whoa, that was a bounce in the runway, or a bump in the runway.
Altitude.
Gear coming up. Looks pretty. Okay, I think we're gonna go flaps up. And we'll go direct cork. Execute.
Altitude.
Overspeeding. All right, well, we're we're direct cork, so we're okay on the vectors. I'm going to do flight level change now. Put in the correct altitude, of course. And then I think I want to do right turn to Cork, then on track 254 to Kinsey, then on track Gouch at or above 6,000, so we're totally fine. As you can see here, it's following the Gouch 2 departure here. We did that vector to Cork. Then we're going to go over to Kinsey and then on up to Gouch. Everything's looking good so far. Noise canceling headphones. Iowa Scotsman, how you doing? Big Brian, hello. Hello to the lone streamer as well. Is Sea-Dog in here? All right, there you go. There's 44 frames. I mean, it's not terrible, right? Oh, it's gorgeous. Is there a flyby now in Microsoft Flight Simulator? One button press to flyby, or no? I can't. I don't think there is. Maybe there is. For some reason, my Logitech multi-panel is not displaying the altitude, but it is manipulating the stuff in the cockpit. So, all right, we're crossing 7,209 on the climb, climbing at 1,300 feet per minute. Probably can bump up our power here a little bit more. Yeah, there's 95%. This is your favorite plane? It works pretty well so far. I mean, my other friend flies it all the time apparently. This is a new PC, so I have yet to install I have yet to install FS Economy for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I do have a FS Economy running on the new PC for X-Plane, but so I need to get that going on here so I can do some CJ4 runs in this. Does B set the altimeter? Or no? Since the last MSFS update, I've had problems with your panels. That's not good. You should be in climb power 1 notch below takeoff. Okay, it looks like I am in climb. No, I'm in cruise power. Right? I intend to fly a lot more after the Tuesday update and after I finish a long multi-leg flight in the Turbo Aero. I do need to install the latest Turbo Aero update. I've yet to do that. I can't tell if my weather... See, according to... When I hit B, the altimeter went to 299 or 2. But maybe I'm not on... There's live weather there. hit B and see what happens. Nope, it's not changing the altimeter. So, whatever. Arrow is second favorite. Yeah, I think the Arrow's my favorite GA so far in this sim. Did it not say few clouds? Yeah, there's a few clouds here. Oh, it does say few clouds up there. Yeah, it does say few clouds. It's got 1013 in there. I don't know. Can someone do an exclamation METAR space KSBA? The other thing I do is I gotta remember how to do quick views in this sim. I've been doing too much X-Plane. When are they gonna make it like Microsoft Flight Simulator, where I can easily program in those views? All right, transition altitude. So now I can come down here, turn off the landing lights. I will leave everything else on. Does the drop down not say live weather? There's live right there, and I hit it, and it updated to the time. Oh, there you go, live weather. Yeah, that'll make a difference. Now we got some turbulence. B's still not resetting Barrow, but it did change the weather because, you know, obviously the clouds are different now. SBA, Sierra Bravo Alpha, sorry. You can program. Yeah, I know you can program in views. I just forgot how to. Because I know you've got these smart cam targets. You get the default. External view. Just when you do too much X-Plane. Cockpit. Instrument. Yeah, see, this is what I need to do. I need to do some quick keys for these. So, for example, that I maybe need to do a quick key for instruments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Those are smart cam though. And then there's quick view. So quick view 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, see, I need to redo those. Turn off bloom for better FES. I thought I had bloom off. XC5 crew chief. I thought I had bloom off. Like if I go, I'll just do it now. If I go into general graphics, as you can see, I'm full screen, 2K. VSync is off. Anti-aliasing, TAA, and then most things on ultra. And then, oh, bloom's on. Motion blur's off. Bloom's, there we go. Now bloom's off. Thank you. Maybe I should turn off reflection as well. I don't know. All right, we're at flight level 240. And we are going to 260. Yeah, it's 37, 38, 39 now, so that helped quite a bit. Thank you. So the altimeter there says that it is 299 or 8. So if I hit B now, Yeah, B's still not changing it, the barrel. But then again, we are at the flight level, so I should be at standard pressure. But scenery looks good. I'm having a brown ale. Push the barrel button and try again. Okay, so barrel is right. What, there? Yeah, B's not working. They're standard. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so if I come down here to the MC, I do perf. So what is the, where, okay, there's flight log. How do I show top of descent? What's the problem? Adams, I thought if you hit the letter B that the barrow would automatically change to what the barrow is, and it's not. So push the VNav button. Is there a VNav button? Or should push the VNav button elsewhere? Talking about VNav setup. You are in the flight levels, it will select 299 or 2. No, but when I'm not selecting 299 or 2, see right now it's not, I can change it. You know, I can rotate it to 299 or 9er. And then I should be able to hit B. See, B took it back to 299 or 2. It must be 299 or 2 in the sim. But you're right, I should be on standard pressure. So we'll just make it standard pressure, but maybe it's 299 or 2 in the no. It's in the FMS under display menu. Okay, so thank you, Smokey the Bear. So display menu, and then VNav? No. Okay, so there's last button on left. Yeah, I'm changing it to VNav. But what's that gonna do for me? Are we overspeeding? Yeah, we're overspeeding. Bring it back. VNav below the VS button, then switch the map. Okay, so toggle VNav, then switch the map. How do you switch the map? Glad other people know about this plane. Select the map under... Hey Cajun Cacti, how you doing? Just sent you my graphic settings. Alright, cool. You need to change your secondary MFD under lower menu. There's upper menu. Then there's lower menu. And then it's on rows. Should it be on? PPOS. Present position. Or should I go to plan? Oh, plan's kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of dig that. I joined the 3080 Ti club and got the Founders Edition. This card is a beast. Yeah, it's good. The one thing about the Founders Edition is it does run a little bit hotter than others, I think, but there's something special about that card. My buddy at work just picked up one of the Founders Editions. So... I guess I could cycle through to see where my top of descent is, maybe by... You change the range? This knob or no? No, you can't. Pan out the map and you will see a green dot. Okay, so I'm trying to pan out. Do you do that with this bad boy, or is there another? But I guess this needs to be on map, so lower menu. And then we rotate this to present position. There's scatter. Yeah, that's the dev FPS counter, yeah. Ah, there's zoom. Alright, so if we go back to plan, and then we use zoom. Nope, zoom in and out's not working. That's weird. If you go to perf vnav page 3. So perf vnav setup. Page 3 is next page, next page. VNav monitor. VNav descent. Alright, well, I'm going to set in the altitude here. 15,000. We'll see what happens. Range is on the glare shield. To the top of descent, you mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. Range is up here. Oh, that's weather radar. If you go to the menu for the second MFD and select MFS text, it will show the next waypoint. Upper menu. FMS text. Then we'll cycle through. Oh, that's cool. There's the at or above flight level 200 at Silicon. Yeah, I can go into Discord. But range is on the glare shield. Still can't find range on the glare shield, but I mean, there's range in the middle. Is that it? That is it. All right, we've battled through it. Thank you guys for the freaking patience. If you guys are watching this going, if you just go here or here. All right, there is, so that's the top of descent, right? Ish. So I should be good. I probably need to go to Discord voice up anyway. 4 minutes 30 until top of descent, top row. Okay. So 20. There's, okay, so is it 3 minutes now? 24 miles? Okay. And this is what we're supposed to be going down. So we're supposed to be at or above Silicon at 200. And Valley at between 15,000 and 190. Guy Baxby Wilson. Okay, so I'm going to put in 4,200 at Guesty. Now that I put in 4,200 in here, it should follow the VNAV down, right? Need to set the V path or it will not start descent. Oh, crap. I thought I was in VNAV. Okay. All right. I better open up Discord, huh? You guys are awesome. All right. Let's see if I can get Discord open. He's good in VAlt and has the selector below current altitude. So it should be okay. VAlt is VNAV enabled. I don't see in voice lobby on Discord. All right. Well, you should just set your altitude and it will descend in VNAV. Okay. All right. Well. Good. Thank you guys. Appreciate your patience. So I'm assuming that a lot of this is the working title mod, right? And yeah. Are there any fabricators? Fabricators. Everywhere. Okay, less than a minute. Okay, there is... Nine miles to top of descent. Plane is turning ever so slightly. As long as you installed it. Yeah, I think I did. I mean, obviously, I don't think the plane would be this good without the new mod, right? It'll up next to your altitude like a traditional glide slope. It'll show, okay. Well, it's showing right there. 6 miles out. Then the question is I got to set up an ILS too. All right, 2 miles to top of descent. ILS is easy, just punch in the frequency. Do you do the frequency on here though? I mean, I can do it on my SciTech panel, but... Oh, there's top of descent. It's working. Go to tune. Tune right there. Okay. That's good to know. Hey, we're descending. I guess it doesn't have an auto throttle though, does it? So I need to bring back the throttle a little bit here on descent. Maybe. Now we're fine. Here's a great video on how to fly the CJ4, explained in detail by the dev. I don't have access to that to grab that quickly. Can you post that in Discord, Fishgo Blue? That page is all your radios. Thank you, Fludity. Thank you guys. Doesn't the FMS automatically tune the ILS if it's a part of the approach? That's a good question. I mean, if we hit the tune button, says here that nav is 110.0. I don't think that's correct. It's 110.9. So I'm assuming we go 1. No, it doesn't like that. Overspeed, overspeed. Alright, happy flying. Alright. Manual or auto? Ah, okay. What? It came? Whoa, you okay? Wow, look. She got Amazon delivered something for Fly Girl. Wow. How'd it get wet?
Outside.
Oh, outside. Oh, that's really cool. Hey, Fly Boy. Don't unbox the drone yet. Very nice. I like it. I'll have to see a little more detail on it a bit. You were trying to put it in recall, not nav one. Thank you. He's already flying the drone. That's what I'm worried about. All right. So how do you switch it to? Oh, there it is. It did it. Yeah, 110. Right there. Oh, you didn't? Oh, bummer. 110.9 right there. It didn't come yet? Oh, well, hopefully it'll come in an hour or so. On the way? Oh, we'll have to keep an eye out for it. Alright, coming up to transition. I'm gonna go. The label is above the button for the for which I missed. Oh, you're saying it's above. Oh, okay, yeah. What about course? Oh, worry about that in a second. So let's turn on our landing lights. It automatically does the course. Thank you. All right, I want to see how closely it's flying this Silicon 5 arrival. We're supposed to be between 190 and 15,000 and 280 knots. We're at 260 knots, which is fine, and we're at 17,000, so we're fine. So it's doing the... Wow, this plane actually does fly VNAV and LNAV. Go figure. Huh. Is there a reason this is like the go-to plane for everyone? You have to control the speed. The VNAV will handle the altitude. Okay. The frames are kind of coming down a little bit, but again, thank you guys for helping me out. Alright, I'm going to try to set the baro. Hit letter B. No, it goes to 299 or 2. Oh, no, it went to 299.06. Finally. Okay. All right, good. I need to reset my default view here because it's a little bit too close. I probably need to reinstall my traffic labels too because they're big and distracting. I love the CJ4. I've put almost 300 to 400 hours on it in FSE. Oh, you know it. You know it well. Speed will always be you unless you put in the legs page and it won't give you an error. And even then only if 20 knots over, so I always set advisory 20 knots below what's needed for the star. Okay. Oh, 500 hours? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you guys know what you're doing. All right, we're supposed to be at the waypoint Guy at or above 11,000. Looks like we're on track for that as well. And then pretty soon we have to be at 250 knots. Right now we're at 278. I'm going to come down just a little bit in there. Hey, we got a subscribe. We got a subscribe.
Woohoo.
Sim Caesar. Beautiful Sim Caesar. Thank you for the 11 months. Thank you for the checking in. Thank you for that purple check mark. Looks really good. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate the subscribe. I'm really enjoying your streams. Although I probably lurk more often than not. But yeah, thank you. Oh, we're really getting fast. So let's slow way down. Might have to put some speed brakes in. These guys are teaching me how to fly the CJ4 Sim Caesar. And here's the range here. No, that's for the weather. There we go. It's weird how there's two different knobs. Okay, there's 11.4. We need to be at Wilson and it's descending at 1,600 feet per minute, 3-degree down angle. Call the ball. Okay. I need to try the performance mod for this thing. I don't even know what that is. Okay, at or above 8,000 at Wilson. And we need to be at Guesty at 8,000. It even has it right there, 8,000. So I don't even need to look at the chart per se. So now how do I get it to do the localizer here? So we probably want to change our nav source to localizer here in a moment. Should probably sync up my heading bug. Legs on FMS. There's legs. Very smart. Arm the approach and it'll do everything. That's like cheating. It'll do everything except for speed. I'm taking it. You'll get a second set of needles to show up. You just have to arm approach and it'll switch over. Okay. But I could just switch to nav source to localizer and do it manually with the needle, right? Look at that terrain. That is beautiful terrain. You could if you were being vectored. Yeah. Man, what a good looking sim. How far out can you arm the approach? Anytime? You've been doing VOE or VOR DME arcs in this with instruments. That works, huh? Wow. South of Santa Clara. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and arm the approach, I guess. Okay, APPR Loc 1 it says. It acts upon RNAV when done too early. Okay. There's the APPR Loc 1. So I'm gonna slow down even more. I want to make that my default view. How do I make that my default view rather than the one where, like this one, the default just like zooms up too close? RNAV gets a little funky sometimes. All the guidance will come in bright blue for advisory and will switch over to green when active. I'm assuming that this blue here is the ILS.
Altitude.
Okay, I put in 2700. CJ4 is the best plane in MSFS in my opinion, Amundo says. Hello, Amundos. Yeah. I'm digging it. And there's Clyde, and there's the localizer. Wow. Alright, I'm a little bit fast. Should I put out some speed brakes? Yes. Whenever you're guessing whether or not you should put out speed brakes, the answer is yes. Hold me live, US. How you doing? Okay, so as soon... Oh, there you go. It's locked on. Alright, I'm a little more confident. I'm getting closer to taking this out on VATSIM. Frames are getting low. I mean, I can't see any stutters in the actual sim, but you can see the frames are a little bit low. Alright, I can add a little power. Gear coming down.
Altitude.
Okay, I see the runway. Yeah, the RAM. Yeah, I'm only showing 8 gig, and then GPU 5 gig. Oh, I'm getting a little bit slow. Boosting up the power. Wow, that scenery looks good. On profile. A little bit slow. I shouldn't need to bug it lower than 2700. It should already, I don't have to bug any lower, right? It should automatically go down, right? I've always had to select the upper position on my cockpit camera or it seems like I'm too low in the seat. Yeah, there's the space bar. I'm set? Okay. Thank you. Feels good. Should say if GS or VGS is active. It says GS. Yep. She's gonna float something severe, so just be aware. Okay. Okay, I'm going, I'm not gonna go full flaps quite yet. Okay. Oh, there's someone right in front of me. Oh, snack. Hello. Okay, full flaps. And I think I need to arm these bad boys. Well, those aren't, that's probably not armed, is it? Should I just turn the autopilot off or should I do the yaw damper AP disconnect? 160 is full flap speed. Okay. I thought I was below that. Was I not? Just AP off and yaw damper off, I'm assuming.
Autopilot.
Okay, autopilot off. Localizer's a little bit above me. That's okay, right? Runway seems a little bit right. Oh, it's a displaced threshold, so I probably should have just flown the localizer. It's okay. Are there reversers on this? I don't know. Are there? There are, aren't there? Oh, my nose was up. No reversers? Okay. Deploy ground spoilers? Oh, I forgot to do that. How do I do that? Okay, pretty low frames here. I'm gonna say that that's pretty low. I do. This is a payware airport, but yeah, it's pretty low. You set them to /. I probably need to do that. So you have to manually deploy them, right? And no, I turned yaw damper off. Well, as far as I was concerned, I clicked on YD and AP. But you're right, the yaw damper's still on. Maybe it was never on. Maybe my yaw damper was never on, so I thought that I was doing it in reverse, maybe. Special parking at the gate. Once you've parked, use my settings and see change in FPS. Okay. Did you send it in email or Discord, or you pull the lever under the AP and it shuts off both? Yeah, but I think you're only supposed to do that lever if you're in trouble, right? Or am I wrong? Okay, this is just like VIP parking right here. Oh, in a text message. I like I say, some people say you don't use this button unless you're in trouble and you just need to disconnect everything, but I could be wrong. So apparently I never engaged the yaw damper, but I'm pretty pleased with my progress on learning the basics of this plane because it's just been a while and I forgot things. We're going to apply the settings that XC5 crew chief. You use that button all the time, the disconnect? Okay. Good landing for first time. Thank you, Vinyl Rabbit. I thought that landing wasn't too bad. Yeah, you and me both, Smokey. Okay, so if I go to general options, and I go to graphics, and then I go to, okay, so full screen, global rendering custom, VSync off, render scaling, 100, TAA, ultra, and then you got trees at medium. And then under trees, you've got grass and bushes, high. Object level of detail 100. I do lose a little bit though, don't I? Ultra, 16x, 6. You change the texture super sampling to 4x4. Texture synthesis to ultra. Water waves to medium. Shadow maps 15. Oops. Shadow maps 1536. Terrain. Did I do that? Terrain level? Yeah. Or did I miss that one? Terrain level. There we go. Terrain level 100. Okay. And then Anziotropic. That looks good. Ultra. Water. Okay, yeah. 1536. Terrain shadows 512. Do I really need to go this low though, do you think? Or then you have contact shadows, ultra, windshield effects, windshield effects, high, ambient occlusion, high, reflections, ultra. Okay, windshield effects we do have. So high, ultra, off, ultra, off. Motion blur is off. Lens correction is, you have lens correction on, but you have, okay. And on, and then glass cockpit refresh rate low. Okay. It's everything, isn't it? Apply that. Go back. It's still a little bit low. Have you got VSync on or off? It's off, I think. There are a few things to adjust in the user config file that will help boost FPS a bit. In real life, you would disconnect the AP with pitch trim leaving yaw damper on, and then hit the red button and kick off yaw damper. Or if the AP down low, just double hit the red button on the yoke. Yeah, makes sense. I should probably get that replay mod. But just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna go back to Santa Barbara and just see if there's a difference here. The other thing too is it probably doesn't hurt to reload the sim entirely. So we'll say at the ramp, I was getting like 30 some odd at the ramp too. Maybe a reboot. Yeah, maybe a reboot would help. I think that's faster than what we were getting. Yeah, I think that's faster than what I was getting on the initial part of the stream. I'm pretty sure. Hey, St. Wolfric, how you doing? Yeah, I think that's probably... Isn't that like 8 to 10 frames? Yeah. Yeah, well done. Thank you for the tips. I think the VSync is off. But let me double check that. So general settings, graphics, VSync off. It's not bad. Set it to on at 30. Why? Curious why. Feels pretty good there. Only if you have a VSync monitor. I have a G-Sync monitor. I was under the impression that you want to leave VSync off. But I have nothing wrong with this situation right now. This looks really good. So the question is, how's that Xbox gonna behave? I think it'll be kind of fun to play around on the big screen. I'm not expecting a lot of functionality, but I think it'll be good for VFR. Do you have game mode on in Windows? I don't know. Game mode is on. Turn it off. Okay, it's off. Probably have to reboot. Maybe. I saw Squirrel do a tutorial today and it looks awesome. Oh, for Xbox. Okay. John? Do you know if he was using an Xbox controller or if was he using something else, or did he plug in a yoke or joystick? Like I say, I've said this for a long time. I think the Xbox is going to Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox is going to be the gateway drug for people to get a PC. Because I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you're going to see a working title mod for the Xbox. Am I wrong, or will it be available for Xbox? I think that would be difficult to do. He was using a controller. Okay. Well, I have a device that I cannot talk about. That it will be what I use for my flight simulation, but I will also try the controller because it's easy just in the family room just to have the controller. They could be doing it like Farming Sim where they have official mods. Well, working titles should qualify for this plane, the CJ4, because, well, they just should. I don't think a lot of high fidelity mods or add-ons will be available for Xbox because of the extra stuff that happens out of the sim. Yeah, who knows, right? I'm sure there'll be planes that will be available for purchase, though, that may work better than others in the future. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe working titles should become a paid mod. Santa Barbara, my home, so be. Yes, Santa Barbara right there, baby. Yeah. We were just doing a frame rate test here, and it looks pretty good. This is the working title, CJ4 mod, which is, I may still actually have up in my web browser. Yeah, there's the working title CJ4 mod. It worked pretty well. The working title is redoing the garments for future sim update. That'll be nice. I need to look at XC5 Crew Chief. You had a mod that did the controlled your updates, and then someone else said that there was a instant replay mod, I guess, out there. Is that working? Sobo is wanting to try and integrate working title into the official game. That's pretty cool. But the internet is so full of lies. Nah. Okay, I'm looking for this how to maintain Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on. Not finding it yet. MSFS Community Downloader. Is it on flightsim.to? Maybe this is it. Okay, so it's working title, working title, working title. Okay. Fly-by-wire. Okay. Okay, that's downloading. Assuming I'm going to need to exit out to the main menu. Or sorry, quit the desktop. All right, so the MSFS community downloader executable, installing virus. You guys are right. How you doing? All right, this is it, right? So the fact that I've already got it installed, should I remove what I have in there now? Or should I just hit install, I wonder? There you go. Working title G1000. Oh, this is so convenient. So it went out and automatically found my community folder then. What is the G3X? G3X Touch. Huh. I won't install that G3X just yet. It's in the TBM, is it? Should I install the G3X? Do all? Do it all. All right, G3X installed. Fly-by-wire install. That's really nice. I wish that, yeah, that's really nice. I might have to do a Patreon, like a one-time Patreon. If you don't have it, it'll install it for you. That's pretty nice. Cranky65. It is such good to see your name in the chat. Good afternoon, sir. Long time, no chat. Been too long. Well, I was looking through my some of my history, and you're littered with my history back in 2015. All those beautiful liveries that you've painted along the way. St. Wilfrid, I've been out of the loop for a while. Has MSFS offer multi-panels yet, or has there been any news? I know most people don't care, but I like using all my monitors. What do you mean by multi-panels? Like 2 monitors? Is that what you're talking about? There's a freeware I have used the freeware GTN 750. I used the this one here. No, the PMS. Do they call it the PMS 50 instead of the GTN? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. LSU Jake. Yep, I bought the Xbox X specifically for Tuesday, and I actually paid $600 for it, which is a good deal. All right, this is the HD B78XH modification of the 787. Why not? The salty 747. Are you kidding me? Is this really anything worth writing home about? All right. What is this? Oh, these are they have liveries in here? Oh, that's cool. I'm not going to install those liveries, sorry. TFG36. That looks interesting. JPL 152. Sure. And then here is the, this is the GNS 530 though. It seems like I had the GTN 750 already. I used to be able to click on screens and frag multiple monitor views. Yeah, I don't know about that. Considering how bad the default 747, it would have to be an improvement. Yeah, that's probably true. All right, we'll install the GNS 530.